What's up? It's another episode of What a Pile of Shame, but it's just me this time. Tyler was out sick and couldn't join us, but he'll be on the next episode. But also, preemptive constant apology. The store was having a Beyblade tournament in the background, and I got caught in it while I was recording. I hate Beyblade. It's so loud and jarring, and there's kids there, and it's just like a Chuck E. Cheese on meth. Just a bad time. I complain in the store, but store want money, so that's cool. Anyway, I work on some more Salamanders. I globbed some Spirit Stone Red on a Brutalis Dreadnought that I glued rocks to give it some cheap molten lava effect. Also, I spruce up some of my main boys, Ajax Agatone and Vulcan Heastan, slowly finish it bit by bit. Also, I glue some rocks to some Saturnine Terminators and a Dreadnought that I am using as proxy for the 40k army. Also, thank you to a coworker who gave me a cool claw mech arm that I hobbied into a dope Redemptor Dreadclaw arm thing. It's heavy and I had some problems, but you'll hear me complain about it. So yeah, Tyler will be back again in the next episode, and hopefully it won't be filming during another Beyblade tournament in the background. Again, preemptive sorry. But we hope you get to your piles of shames like we do. God, they're so loud. And there's children. I hate children. Anywho, Tyler's sick, so I'm gonna get up. Clearly this is going to be probably more boring since I got no one else to bounce off of, so I'm just going to probably be wacky. Probably edit this out. I'm going to Spirit Stone Red this bitch. Oh. Okay, I got Spirit Stone Red him first because it's going to take hours and hours to dry. Alright. Which thing should I ruin first? How about this? Okay. Turn it on. When I did this for sisters, they look like barbecue sauce. Oh, God. Like, I just got here, and I saw the Beyblade table set up, and I hope the background noise cancels it, but what's going to probably happen is this microphone's going to pick it up while I'm talking. So, what I'm going to do is see how this goes. Maybe stop after a bit and see how terrible it is, and then maybe, just maybe, talk over this. The episode 10.5. I don't care who watches, who's not watching it, if it's got like 14 likes, 14 views. I don't even know how long people are viewing for. I gotta watch. I gotta check that. But oh no, it's fine. I'll just move green back over that sloppy mistake. Yeah, the whole plan of this whole thing was to, like, I'm gonna work on shit, Tyler gonna work on shit, people can go work on shit, and so Beyblade. I might have to talk over this one at home. God, it's such constant noise. Who was the dipwad that decided Beyblade's gotta come back? Let's put it in the store. People are calmly playing games that don't make loud f***ing noises. Like, you can file a complaint, but you know what this place is gonna say? It makes us money. Money. You see, money makes things go around. Like, I know it does. We're gonna job I don't want to work at. It's just the constant terrible noise, and there's also kids. Kids are playing, and even younger kids aren't. Just want to have kids. That's how other people can have kids. Let them have kids. The world's gonna fucking burn anyway. Not even 10 minutes. I gotta edit all this stuff out. All the cursing. No one's watching. That's the thing. You just gotta keep going. And with Tyler being sick, it was like, wait till Thursday and not have anything for the week. Like, but I have time. It was Sunday. God damn. Like, I'm talking and there's like, okay, should I just do that? Didn't take too long, but probably gonna need a second coat because I don't know how it's gonna dry. But it's gonna take forever to dry, so let's leave that. So this fifth line mic locks things. What is it? What is it? Fifth line mic. Talk show mic. See if it does a real good job of just canceling, focusing. I wanted 2 of these. I linked my fucking brother a link for this. My mother got me one for Christmas because she's like, "What do we want?" I'm like, "This." It's like $40. I link my brother that. He goes and he's like, "I'm gonna do one more." He gets me a $100 mic that picks up everything, even in a like a cone vision thing. It picks up everything. I wanted 2 of these so that I could have a computer that I could have one on one side and one on the other. Podcast host, whatever the who's first? It's either painting or gluing rocks on those dorks, these Saturnine dorks. Chunky. Hey, here comes Chunky. Ooh, Chunky. And just think, trying to buy the bases for. That's how bigger they are. Terminator. Saturnine Terminator. And then what's cool, these legs they're like very posable. Like you can have stupid stand up straight. I don't know why people do that. When I came here, there was a guy outside that had the Saturnine Terminator with his legs perfectly still and his arms perfectly like this. He was a Saturday morning cartoon toy, and you can't really fight. You can't really change unless you really cut it up. But my Saturnine Terminator is standing on a squished jackal because I fucked up the legs. Yeah, the legs were up a bit, and I had to get a base anyway. I had to buy the Saturnine box and then some bases because he has 100. But to play him with the Redemptor Dreadnought proxy, I had to buy 100. So I got this fancy, nice base, and he still had a gap from where his foot is. And I had just sprues of jackals that I wasn't using from a combat patrol ages ago. King arm. This arm, my coworker was awesome enough to just give me a 3D printed arm thing. But geez, it was 2 things. It was like this size, and then with a little cook arm, I cut off the arm and I glued 2 of them together to make one big cool forearm, and it's solid. It's not like hollowed out like this side. So I had to fight to glue it on because it was so heavy it kept falling off. I had to like stand it like this, and then it would just fall back, and I was so upset. And then I realized I had green stuff. And I had to like just furiously roll that up in a ball and just stick it in the armpit. Where is it? Huh? See that? Yep. Furiously. Like usually I'm so lazy, like I don't mix the 2. And then you'll see green and yellow. It's the strip of blue and strip of green, a strip of blue and strip of yellow, Army Painter one. And I would mix them together and it'd be like, and I just had this pile of yellow and blue. That I was so pissed off. I was like, and then just glue, and then just done. And I had fingers caked in glue because the shoulder wouldn't fit on too. The shoulder was fucked. But now this is my proxy Redemptor Dreadnought because plasma and crushy arm and shoulders and nipple guns. I'll glue rocks to the shoulders in a bit. But I have these cool Saturnine Terminators that have posable legs that, if you see, can make cool poses. I got 2 of them that are running. And I was so pissed off, like, I followed the instructions to a T, not realizing that you could have running Saturnine Terminators. Just, oh no, he coming. I'm behind you. So like you could have like a whole party of these football players of the 31st millennia just coming at you. And I'm gonna I might glue a little bit of rocks, maybe just like a couple. They're so big because this is a Terminator with rocks on its shoulder. The theme being that the rocks are from Nocturne, the homeworld of the Salamanders. So yeah, that's a regular Terminator with rocks on his shoulder, and it's a Saturnine Terminator. Oh, cool! New mat. I've already fucked up a Spirit Stone. Who cares? This is what it's for. A very salamandery, whatever the fuck. I curse a lot. Now what? Oh yeah, this boy. Apothecary I barely use. But let's try to freshen these guys up before I moot green the fuck. Because I might get moot green. Have to moot green over these guys. Anyway. So, I want to quit my job. Like, quit. Like, straight up, Monday, just come in and quit. It's Sunday right now. And I'm done with it. I'm so fed up with it. And it's like 38, and I have not worked on myself at all. Oh, let me get this apron up more. Yeah. 38, living with mom. And just in this perpetual work thing, I would either need to find myself a job that makes more to save money for some reason, but then I keep hearing it more now, maybe because my phone heard me talk about it, but taking 6 months off, that's like a ticket to working on yourself. Currently live with the parents. I don't know how much longer they got left on this planet. Anything can happen. And so, like, to get the 6 months off, I would need money saved. I have not been saving money. I can't. And to like make more money, I'd have to keep subscribing to software to get me there to make more money. Like Toon Boom Harmony for animation, or my it's $40, but $37 a month subscription to Adobe Premiere, so I can edit these videos and other things, so I can maybe be a video editor. The 6 months off is a big gamble risk to have so much time to work on yourself, or a limited amount of time, but still like all day, the entire day. But with the 6 months off, you make it a hardline goal to better yourself, to then try to either get a better job or get yourself in your own career, like your own YouTube thing, your own company, business, get more followers and see that. And then also I could freelance. I would have time to freelance or like make a storyboard reel, which I haven't in ages. Which is what I was going to work on tonight when I'm done here. Oh, what time is it? I set a timer. I only be here for a couple hours. What time? Oh, candy. Yeah. 7:22. Okay, so let's set a timer for 2 hours. It's just a guy here, and I just wanted to sit down and start. But there were people here, and then they left. And then there was a worker here on her break. She left. And then I was just like, Anyway, taking 6 months off. There's just this given time I've heard on multiple videos. I don't know if anyone's listened to a past episode where I explain, or I just tell the story about I matched with a girl that was a storyboard artist in LA while I was in LA. And I was like, oh my God, we matched. Maybe we'll talk more. Oh my God, we got so much in common, storyboarding, yay. And I guess based on my profile and based on how I was talking, even though it was like self-deprecating, but like I thought it was hilarious, like to take it exaggerated a level, she thought I was serious. And then she thought she needed to help me, or else I would like collapse or some shit. So she wanted to do a video chat. I was like, oh, a video chat? She wants to initiate it? Oh my God, new girlfriend. And then she proceeded to TED Talk me into how to better my career. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. No skull in it. And so that happened. But one thing she mentioned was take 6 months off. This was ages ago. This was like before I even got an animation job that I stuck in for almost a decade. This was 14 or 15. That was 2014, 2015. Any more gold? Just the wings on the chest. And I've always had that in my mind. And I could have tried to do that, but the problem is to keep bills paid, I would generally need like fucking $8,000 to $10,000. I don't have that. And I would get a loan. Let me see if I'm peeking the mic. Stop. Okay, the audio is fine. It's in the orange. It's freaking me out because it's facing me. Anyway, so yeah, I don't have $8,000 to $10,000 fucking dollars, and so it's like, how do I get that? And ask family. Like maybe my twin brother, who makes a shit ton of money, IT, whatever the fuck, might have it. But I'm just, hey buddy, no, we haven't talked. You just came here for Christmas. Do you have $8,000? I mean, this same guy asked me for $300 and I was fucking spit broke in Chicago. Like he was driving my car because he had it before he crapped out. I didn't have a car. I was in college. And he just driving. He's like, do you have $300? I'm like, no, I would ask you for money. That's how broke I was. What are we gonna do here? It's like they seem scorpions. Oh yeah, that needs to be black. But it's like I just want to quit, and then this stupid. Oh, that's gross. And I just want to just work. Where are you? There you are. Just want to quit, and I just want to work on myself. But what is it? The only way for me to get that much money right now is a loan. And that's gonna be like, start paying it back in 30 days. And it's like, excuse me. But I would get the 10,000 so that when that comes, I would pay it back. And then the whole risk, or I would pay back into that because I would just pay my bills regularly. Whatever the fuck. I don't know what to do. Next problem is like, what am I? Well, I know I planned out what I was gonna do, but the risk is, can I get a job or can I successfully career myself within those 6 months? And I would post more videos. I would add images to the videos that I stopped doing for the last 2 because I can't. And then I would post more things regularly, like I can do before and after and stuff. Yeah, I gotta like take videos while I'm in process, or photos while I'm in process of painting these dorks, and then use them, post them more on Instagram. So I'm posting more, and then I would do animation, my own little shorts, just to belt them out, Warhammer, anime, whatever the fuck I can. Working for myself in those 6 months, but I'd also have a reel for my storyboard. Get back to that. And I was thinking about that. My fucking Wacom tablet crapped out on me. It's like it's all wonky when I try to draw with the pens, but I think it's the pen nib. So hopefully it's a $10 fix and not a $100 to a bunch more money dollar fix. Wow, white, jeez. What was it? Yeah, it's a new problem. So I had to go buy a fucking Wacom tablet for $80 so I could try that when I'm done here, and then I get to new storyboards, and then freelance, and then it's just. I watched a video last night. This Indian guy who had this very calm, chill, relaxing tone about talking about how to succeed and shit. And the first step is it's like trap yourself, burn the boats, as he said, because it was like a story he used to explain it, which was like some Spanish conquistador guy that when he got on the thing, he realized that they were outnumbered a bit, and then his men would have to really work hard to fucking succeed in something. So to motivate them, my guy, conquistador man, just flipping, dipping, said, sink the ships, burn the boats. That way his men didn't have a chance to retreat. And so that they got the task done because they had no other way. And I'm like, do I have to do that? Do I just walk into work tomorrow and be like, sorry, I quit, and then hand over the keys that I have, a key. Just go home empty-handed. But I would want to secure money first. I haven't even applied for a loan because I'm still thinking on it. It's like taking the jump. And it feels like it's now or never, but the world is kind of exploding. Like, I really don't want to get political on this show, because people just hate that, whatever side you're even on. Ooh, a skull. Huh? Oh, it's a skull. What was it? Yeah. It's gonna be watered down. They already watered down. Yeah. It's fine. The world exploding, it's like, why not? But then also don't know where it's gonna go. If the world's gonna balance itself out. The country. But it's like, I'm just gonna perpetually be miserable, barely have any time to work on anything, or myself, after work. And it's like, why not crash out? And I have to balance out what the hell the downside is. And it'd be just, I'd be out of, after 6 months, be out of money. And then still have to pay a loan and my bills. Oh, is that supposed to be green? God damn. Let's water down this paint. That's too watery. Making a makeshift wet palette. No, I have a wet palette. Ugh. Maybe you have painted first, then wet palette. So that's where I'm at. Probably gonna burn the boat down and work on myself. So it was like I was really gung-ho to not go back to work tomorrow. And it kind of died down, maybe because I ate too much food and took a nap. Not really, I passed out watching a video. God, Beyblade. Chunky boy is white. I'm like half tempted to just paint this guy all moon green. But yeah, what do? The alternative is keep going, keep being at this shitty job, keep working in a warehouse at the tender age of 38 while someone like 8 years younger than you tells you, tell me when you're going on break. Tell me when you're... Hey, you on break? Tell me when you're on break. Alex, you didn't put this away properly. Alex, could you... Fuck off. And it's like, do I quit and then get a loan? When I go home, I'm gonna see how, because you have to, what do you apply for a loan and then you process a loan, and then they gotta just wait to accept you, and then still be employed, and then oops, no employment. I wonder if they would take the money back at that point. They would know. But that's the whole risk. Wish I had the money, but I've been unable to save. Yeah, I did some stupid spending, but even though I spent a lot of money at the store, it was during time I didn't have the mental whereabouts to, I want to do this, I want to save money. Also had to go out and do things, test the waters with games and shit, meet people. Didn't play Warhammer enough, wouldn't have bought enough, wouldn't be doing this. Which is gutting me doing a YouTube channel. Which is the whole point of this channel, is getting stuff done regularly. And have this on in the background while y'all work on stuff, if y'all want. That's right, it's got a clothy cloth. Let's paint over it. Fudge. It's the whole point of the show. Put this on in the background. I'll probably have chill beats playing while I'm yapping. And it's Tyler and me, but Tyler's sick. We're gonna film today, but he's not 100%. He'd be coughing. Then he'd get me sick. And then I'd probably keep him sick because he'd be talking. It's like, alright. It's gotta keep on keeping on. I gotta tell him I'm doing this. It has to be like, yeah, I just made a thing without you. That's why it's gonna be episode 10.5. Boy, white. White paint is horrible. It's just, meh. It's like I didn't realize I should have spray painted this guy white, but he had so much darker stuff on him. God, Beyblade. Beyblade! Anywho, that's depressing stuff. Now on to Salamanders. Spirit Stone still drying. Tyler linked me this guy that was from England. He likes or enjoys, I guess. And I thought he'd show off his modeling. But he shows like some pictures, and then it's just this older than me British dude just yapping. He's at his desk. Stuff's behind him to work on. And he's just like off to the side talking. And I'm just like, dude, is this it? Is this it? This is it? And then it's just this humble dude. So like I put on another episode and I just skipped through it and it looked the same as the last episode. Yeah, we got like the same setup and I'm trying to mix it up with table mats and other things. But it's a lot of green. Like I didn't mean green. Like the red frame, but then like my guys are green. We have the green cutboard things that we do stuff on, that we model on. It ends up being like, does this guy like green? I'm like, no, favorite color is orange. Now this is bright orange. Oh God, yeah, watery, too watery. There better not be someone behind me. There's someone behind me, isn't it? Anyway, it's like, when are you gonna take that risk? And it's like, do you just take it and then just risk it with the loan? Like, have any of y'all risked anything in your life to the point of like bankruptcy? It would probably be a fantastic 6 months because it would just be me working on shit, and I'd have that crushing pressure of getting stuff done in the hopes of getting a freelance job and or back to creative job. I guess I wouldn't mind now going back to storyboarding. It's just that with my storyboarding job I didn't work on anything for myself. I barely did. I did at the start. I was working on my own cartoon idea, storyboarding it, and then I met people and realized that talking with people was awesome. And then we did a lot more we did video games after work a lot. And I kind of set aside working on projects because my job was art. And they do say that when your passion is your job, it better be something you're doing you love, else it's just going to end up being a job. And it was. I ended up doing like face charts for a Lego thing. And it was just, then it just became paycheck because living in LA costs a lot of money. So it's like still living paycheck to paycheck. It was paid too low. And yeah, I got a Burbank apartment by myself. Roommates are stupid. Okay. Had one roommate that was a friend of a coworker. I loved that guy, I think. He didn't really tell me. And that guy didn't talk to me. Almost like he didn't. He did talk to me, but like I go to the grocery stores. Was it busy? It was more to get facts off of me. Especially during the COVID times. We were in the COVID together, and then he had a call center job that he took up the living room without asking or saying. And so he's in the living room during the heat of COVID, and he's next to the AC machine because it's an apartment, the goddamn AC machine in the front hall. And he's just sitting there talking all day. I'm just like, COVID. He's just blowing his breath up and over, hitting the ceiling and coming down in the living room. And I was just broiling in my room to maintain safety in this fucking apocalyptic pandemic. That was bad. And then he just left. He up and left. And I was like, cool. And I had to find someone else. Almost had someone else. And they bailed. It was like, I needed him in December. Met him at the beginning of November. Said, cool. We parted ways. And then when I got back to him, he never messaged me back. And I was like, cool, do that. So I had to move the fuck out. I had to be my own realtor because my realtor was busy. I had to show around people to the dumbass apartment. Even if they did or didn't take it. I just had to show people. And then I got my own new apartment, which was a shoebox in North Hollywood. Literally. It was cool at first. Cute and dainty, and then annoying as fuck later. Ugh. I'm gonna drink some water. Ew. Ew. Oh, that carries suck. I might just paint him green. He looks bad. Nah, I'm gonna have to like shade him with something. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Oh, yo. Yeah. Welcome to Sturm. I gotta make a decision. So yeah, that's where we're at. Just being real. Being on YouTube. I'm gonna see if I can go to VidCon in June, which is in Anaheim, California, which means, oh boy, get the creator pass. If I buy before February 3rd, it's like $179 as opposed to $270. Like fuck, because then I gotta, goddamn, get there, and then see if I can hotel, which is another problem, and then money, and then either drive or fly. Drive would be the option, but I don't want to drive my Prius that much. It's like I have a feeling it would crap down, so I don't pay to fly there. Yeah. Alright. But it's for content creator stuff. And it's like, yep, I'm starting out. Just want to meet people when I do, and then I want to get to animation. But if I quit the gerb and do the jump off the boat thing, I would have more to show by June, because I would try to do more videos, stuff for this, and then I would do animated clips and shit. More animation of what I wanted, shorts. God damn it, Beyblade. God damn it, Beyblade. Beyblade's like Dennis the Menace right now. So I get with that Mr. Wilson guy. No, because I'm 38. He's old. It'd be funny if Mr. Wilson was like 38 in that movie, just this old 70-year-old man. But he's just 38. That's how miserable he is. He just looks fucking 78. But he's 38. Like, oh. Getting old. I woke up with a pain in my like lower side this morning. It was pulsate, like a throbbed a bit, but not like constantly. But it was present. I think it was gas, so I pushed on myself, and of course I farted. It went away. I was like, oh, cool. That would have been a doctor visit I didn't want to go to. I always have thought, and I've heard things when it's just like, it's usually gas. So if you got like some weird abdominal pain or lower waist pain, just squeeze your tummy a bit. Like, I just like, I didn't imagine this morning a doctor that's like got all these fat redneck hillbillies like, no, it hurts, doc, oh, it hurts, oh, my belt, and then he's just like, bend over, and then you just roll over, and then you just like presses on this guy's stomach, and it's like, oh, doc, oh, doc, you saved me. Thank you, dog. He's like, yeah, sure, next. And then he opens the door, and it's a bunch of other fat, out-of-shape, redneck white guys that are holding their belly like the first guy. And scene. My God. Fucking Beyblade. Total disregard for other people playing with the store. I have to wonder how much they're charging for the fucking games. Like, how much they honestly getting. My God. It's a show. Beyblade. I was gonna come. I didn't have this idea till now, so I was could have come earlier. But also, I was supposed to. Yep, Tyler. And he's a sick boy. Dude was sick. still is kind of on like, he's not 100, but he's almost there. This guy done? The skull. The Demon Skull. But it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go home and see what it takes to get a loan approved or how long that shit takes, and then make a decision. It would lead to, if anyone follows the channel and sees way more things posting, then I have accepted my own fate of burning boats. Because it's just perpetual motion. You see the people that do it. It's like you hear people saying they risked it. And so I was calculating the risk, and it was like, well, if I stop now and don't get a loan, I have a month. And then I could see if I can get severance from work, because the boss mentioned that. You can just be like, I'm done. And then I guess get 2 weeks paid but not be working. It would kind of be like your last 2 weeks, but you wouldn't be working. I wouldn't work. I don't get like putting in your 2 weeks like when it's a job you hate. Like, hey, I'm quitting in 2 weeks. Let me continue to work this miserable shit until that time. To what? Be polite? No. It's like, this job makes me miserable. I want to get out of here. And you're like, okay. If you're tuned in for a happy time, you are mistaken. This is Alex's therapy. I did go to a therapist once. She was an assistant, and I, like, in conversations, I try to be funny, and so in explaining stuff, I like telling stories in a way that I made her laugh, and I was like, I need to tone back. I don't think you should be constantly making your therapist laugh. She wasn't a full-on therapist. She was a younger girl that was an assistant, so that she would confer to a real therapist that I couldn't afford. I think we made it lower based. I like how it was like almost 100, and then they said like you're capable to get lower pay because of your income. I'm like, but I made more. Okay. I had the bike there. I didn't have a car back then. Still didn't have a car yet after COVID stay home. So I really had the bike there in the summer, and talking, and it's like, it sounds like you're in a place you don't really like. LA kind of sucks. It's expensive. It's cloud, and I had a terrible time dating people, so I couldn't find the right woman to date, and because I had to fix myself up. And even then, I still have probably complications trying to find the love of my life. Whatever the fuck. The friends were gone. They left to Colorado during the COVID. So they just moved. So the friends I sacrificed my after work time for vanished. I was like, great. And then I was making enough money to do the things that would have made me happier. So I was like, what would therapy do? Keep reminding me about that shit? Yeah. So I stopped. I was like, I don't need to keep paying. No, what I know what I need. I don't need to keep paying for it. Trying to green those boys. I can just do that too. Boop. Right, half left. Time really flies when you're talking with a friend. This is oof. Good. Follow your dreams. I haven't. I was a vivid imaginator. How do you make that a job when you're like, you just daydream? Like, well then draw it. It's like, it takes forever. It goes so fast in my head. Write it down? And if I don't write it down well, people will be like, write it better. And I need a smaller brush. I guess, yeah. But then when I try to reread my writings, it's a mess. It's this. I made cartoon scripts, followed the whole like within 24 pages, so it's like a minute a page, minute of animation. And I tried re-editing it is so much like, you know why writers either want to get paid a lot or do get paid a lot? It's because going through that shit, it's just like editing a video. You have to watch the video. And it's like, oh. But now it's like, live to get paid because I'm not getting paid enough. And it's like, I've just been stuck in this warehouse job. It's like I'm being like regressing to like a teenager or just like a young adult, even though I should be having a specialty job. To do that would require really like giving into that after work, sacrificing luxuries, which is just insane. But then it's also you have to make systems. That Indian guy was talking about the whole thing about making systems instead of goals or some shit. Yeah. Ew. Oh, I forgot that. I have to go back anyway. Do you have a cord? You do. Beyblade! Hope it's down to the champions so they can just fucking stop. Can't believe they started right when I got here. Or they would have when I set up. Do that outside. I don't care if it's pitch black out. Oh. Yeah, I was so gung-ho. Anyway, I just want to get to some animations. But like the only thing I have free time for is editing for this channel main video, which I would have to like really cut it down to 2 hours, 2.5 hours before I even edit. And then not add images because I won't have time for that. I love editing the images. Talk about shit and then I can pop it up. It's funny. Like, that's for me. That's what makes me enjoy doing it. But my god, it takes all week. Yeah. There's the small one. Did I do the eyes already? We need a smaller brush. Yeah. This one. Follow your dreams. I'm living proof. Beefcake! Anyone seen South Park? The old episodes? Whoa, red. He's coming for you! Aggressors. Their flamers have 0 AP unless you are the closest thing they're hitting. And they're 1 AP. You got big fucking eyes to paint these red. Fuck yeah. So easy. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, got them big red eyes. Alright, last one. I painted these red ages ago. They just faded. I didn't put a lot on. Yeah, Jesus. It's gotten quieter out there. I think they're down to the champions. Fire. Oh yeah, I can't do that guy yet. He needs to be fucking. Is he done being fucking? Oh jeez. Does he need to be normal? I'm striking Scorpion again. Well, can he stand? He's actually pretty good. He just needs some shine. Need something else. I gotta get more paints when I get to that. Use the dry more before I go back over. Nah, that's fine. I don't need the splash boot on. The Dwedna got stained. I could spirit stone. I don't need that. Orgasm. This is good. Hey, it's still good. The parchment paper paint. Let's go. Oh yeah, then I gotta seal it. Red. And then I'm gonna try to highlight with Moot. Sucks just striking Scorpion it again. Did you guys ever fart so hard in the morning? You're like, well, that was a bad one. I might have to get up and change underpants. And it's like 4 a.m. and you're like, I'll check in a few hours. No? Alright. Perhaps I'm the only one. Parchment paper, where they put their oaths of moment. This guy's got a lot of oaths. Jeez, boy. Any more? You got a birdie seal? No. Ow. You got a birdie seal? Do you have a purity seal? Oh yeah, he's got it on a spear. Yeah, a big old one. That's a big old spear. It's just decoration at this point. There's nothing written on it. Can you imagine if somebody like wrote scripture on these little strands? Like you actually had it at the moment. Hold on, wait guys. I gotta read my oath the moment. And all the sailors like, oh, Vulcan, come on. No. Scripture 1. Like, anyone have a magnifying glass? Magnifato obdoscura. Whatever Latin. Any of these fucking. All these high Gothic boys. You know, like they use English, but like they all speak Gothic and High Gothic. Is it like some weird ass dialect? I've seen AI generated video of like what Nords would sound like, what old civilizations would sound like in an AI thing. It was weird. It was at this moment he realized he had nothing else to talk about. Well, there's stuff to talk about. It's just, that's the whole reason why I haven't really started anything till I thought of this show and thankfully had a co-host to do it with, because my god, just content by yourself, you have to work into it, or naturally just like Markiplier is just like the guy I think of that just like hams it up like, oh my god, he's walking in, I'm walking in, I'm doing the thing. I don't know if he like loves doing that or just has to do it for whatever reason. I don't know what he's doing now besides making movies and being in the hospital for his digestive tract thing. That was weird. And he posted a video on it. Markiplier posted a video of him in a hospital bed with like a plastic tube up his nose, and he looked half awake, half asleep, half dead. He's like, hey guys, don't even post it in a while. I think he got part of his lower intestine removed. Look what he's done. God, so clumsy. I don't want to move. I don't want to crush him. Ah, I hit my funny bone. In the span of like a minute, dropped this boy, heard him scrape across the floor, brush fell down, and then I hit my pocket funny bone searching for him on the way up. Ooh. Ooh. I am like clumsiness incarnate. I hate it. I don't know how to fix it. Like I put something on a table and like it falls off. Like it gains my clumsiness and just without me touching it, just blip, blip. Wessa. I need like Abaddon. Oh yeah, that's right, I read that. I need like Abaddon black. I could go buy some. Let's go buy some. Yeah. I'm gonna take a break in a bit. I would need some for when that shit dries. Wax shield of approval. Mwah! You guys want to see my other moment? Yeah, it's a big oath. Yeah, I need it for that. I need green. Go back on with gold. That's fine. I need it for the shoulder pauldrons. I need it for the shoulder pauldrons. I need it for the shoulder pauldrons. Sorry, I'm thinking of all the Infernus Marines. Yeah, this one. The 20 I have, because when you play Salamanders, you need them. Dear God. Oh my God. So Charlton Heston, as insane as he is outside of movies, was an amazing actor to watch. Even in Planet of the Apes, goofy ass movie, he kept like talking very poetically. Like they crash land and he's chipper, and he's like, "You know what makes a man a man? His integrity, his willingness to forlong rituals for adventure and bit of it." Like, what? Forlong? You're the crazy NRA, take it from my cold dead hands guy, eh? Last time I saw him on any film was Bowling for Columbine. Was that Roger Moore? Whatever that guy was, that fat guy with glasses that showed up to Charlton Heston's house. And it's so awkward to see Charlton Heston just like at a screen door or at a metal fence, just like, get out of here, don't talk to me. Just all weak and human because he's old. Yeah. I already got the gold, why not? Yep, gotta plan like maybe a little behind the scenes action. Like you gotta plan. Like, yeah, you see all these videos like just start, just do it. Yes, just start and do it. I did it with this. This is Tyler and me on a shitty webcam mic. Still the same webcam, but the mic sucks on it. I'm chatting my fucking face off. And whoa. What you have to then do is plan accordingly. Keep going. But like, plan stuff out. I watched a video on like this girl saying making it a success, a career, and you really have to plan things out. Like do a long form once a week, and then 2 shorts YouTube. Then if you're doing Instagram at the same time, a reel twice a week with like a carousel. The problem is my iPhone is an iPhone 8, and I tried uploading a bunch of images once, and it crashed. So I'd have to get like a new phone. I don't have money for that. That's why I still have the iPhone 8. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Paid in the gold. Okay, those aggressors are ready to be mooted or highlighted, and then I can splurge on more spirit stone on them. Can't believe the spirit stone survived. I've had that forever. It's like this weird ass liquid. Eh? Oh, it's not weird. And maybe find something for this guy and this guy's cape. And let's see about like 2 things. I didn't put things on their bases. Oh, I have that. I have this. No, I don't need like black stuff. Appbond, get Appbond black. Take a break. Taking a break. This little warhammer of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Still got an hour left. I'm gonna let it shine. Apparently, when you tell somebody 3 hours, they freak the fuck out. 3 hours? It's like, yeah, it's hobby time. we hang out for 5. Tyler and I do. Like, I get her at 5. We set up, and we either stop at 8 or 9. That's like 4 or 5 hours. And shit. Yeah, you got here. Like Abaddon fucking black. Where's the other one? Throw that fuck out. By 2. How about my 2? Because one's gonna. It's the problem. It might run the fuck out, and you never see Abaddon black ever again. And this stuff is just black. They changed it up, so it's like this insane black. It's like as black as the night. Like light doesn't reflect off this black. It's like, damn. Some vampire's like, damn, I want that on my coffin. I need it for the pauldron. Because, oh god, it's all old. I haven't painted this in ages. Pauldron's like, paint on this pauldron is like 4 fucking years old. Still living in LA, and I got the giant fucking. I had to contemplate about that too. The giant 20 Space Marine with Ajax Agatone, 3 aggressors, and 3 eradicators. Which I should get to 2, but then I'll never get to gluing rocks and shoulders. That's the thing, like, you can just do this forever. I don't wanna, but it's like, just touching stuff up takes forever. Oh, good enough. Just go back over the white in a little bit. Oh no, silver! Silver! Silver hit the pauldron, and I have to go back over that with moot green. I have to just go over it. It's like a tattoo you need to redo because it's all faded. Getting a small area, but like trying to not hit anything else. Oh well. Can't believe it. They done? You done Beyblading? Went out there to buy paints, and there was like parents, mothers usually, mostly. One like very like worried looking mom, like, what am I doing? And then one lady with a giant yarn ball, like a comical giant yarn ball. And she's sewing knitting stuff. It's like, yeah, you need all that stuff, but that is too much. I want to do that red, do the quartz red. Maybe there's something else. Hello. Hello. Is this thing on? Hello. 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 It's like, it gets dusty, but like the dust sticks to the paint, so it's like, oh god, it's forever dust. You can't see it, but it's like little speckles of what? Of dust crap. So we quit work. Back to that. Have y'all any quick to just quit a job? That's the thing, is I could just quit and then just, the worst that would happen is they take my car after I can't make any more payments for it. I'll call them and be like, yo, here's what's up. You might need to repossess your car. What do we do? Man, I can't afford it. And then I would just be living here. I have to get another car. Someone told me you didn't have to put any money down on a car. And I want to try that. You're like, how much are you looking to put down? Nothing. Listen, buddy, I'm broke. But I have the income. I'm just broke, right? And I haven't been able to save. Oh yeah, you can say no. But I was willing to just take this whole loan on. You'd make a sale. I don't know why you need money down. Just Google that. I've been Googling AI answers like, hey, what happens if you get hit in the head with a hatchet? How long do you have to live? It's like 2 seconds. And that's the 2 seconds of the hatchet going into you. Oh, it's kind of okay. No, I know. I love it when you ask Google a question and the AI answer doesn't come up, but you were looking for the AI answer. And you're like, what the fuck? And then you have to scroll a little bit down and maybe there's an AI answer there. Maybe that. I'm like, dude, I have to reform this fucking question that's a question? Ah. Salamanders. I gotta go back to my sisters. So I got 10 more sisters that I built ages ago, but oh shit, they're not even primed. Oh yeah, the pauldron. Look at that other guy. Nice. I can actually try to paint that sister as well, so it look like my salamander scheme. Ah shit, sorry. Bumping mics. That thing from David Tell and that other guy. I remember bumping mics. And that guy. Yeah, the Full House guy, he died. I don't know what for, but he was on Bumpin' Mics, the Comedy Central show. I think it was Comedy Central. With David Tell and fat guy Jeff Ross. Yeah. I just remember that guy. Full House guy. What was his name? Enter name. But like he really wanted to bump mics. Usually you bump the microphones like with one hand. He grabbed his with 2 hands. Like, oh, go bump mics. It was funny. What was his name? It was well known for the America's Funniest Home Videos, and then he was just a gruesome, vulgar stand-up guy. No, I'm not gruesome. Just like inappropriate. Just not PG-13. And it's like in the tip of my brain. It's like not Seagull. The Bob Saget. That guy. Bob Saget. It's like a curse word. I can't believe that's what's so crazy about this. Like people just die. So that's probably why I was like thinking of quitting. People just up and go. And the more stress I'm giving me for work, but no reward besides a shit paycheck. And maybe some figures for free. No. They're just on discount. Even if they're in the damage bin, to get them on discount before they send them out. It's not worth it. One benefit is being physical. Like what the hell? Am I here? Yeah, probably. At the warehouse, you're just constantly physically lifting stuff and walking around. But now with more work, it's been just tiresome. No. I got more stuff to put away. My feet hurt at the end of the week. To sit down and my like stupid ass younger than me ASM is like, you want a break? I'm like, my feet hurt. Motherfucker. That's another thing too. I keep constantly thinking of like being argumentative with this guy. And I'm like, that's not healthy. I should probably quit. You only have one fucking life to lead. But you can't just like quit. Like when you start, you can just quit. Just like how you can start a YouTube thing. But like, you really gotta think about it. You really gotta get in there. Oh yeah, I got that. You gotta think about microphones. You gotta think about, are you gonna stream? You gotta think about, how do you stream? Set that shit up. Are you gonna record? I can only paint here at the store because it's not my house. I live at someone else's house, and like fuck, I don't want to get paint everywhere. I'm clumsy as shit. And then, like, I only have a laptop I can bring with one USB. I need two. You need two USBs for two microphones. You can't have one and one, or two and one. Don't take that shit. Like, ow. Crap. You're supposed to, but nah. Also, he's barely green. Green. Hey, I can stay all whatever the fuck rounds. This is paint because of that little shit on it. Dry. Hey Dwax, do you need Abaddon Black? Like on these, like on the gun. Beyblade. You the key to control Beyblade. Need a smaller. Oh, yeah. 57 minutes, and then I'm done. I gotta go home, think over super important life stuff, and then work on a reel for Ajax, Agaton, sailing through the sky so fancy free. Ajax, Agaton. Children. Oh my god, get in the tiny quack and quibs. Is that a Beyblade squeal or was that a child squealing? Soft launch. Bro, are you soft launching? That was soft launch. What the hell? Sir Shivers? Some guy out there named Sir Shivers. Oh wow. Oh wow, this stuff's peaking. Okay. That's enough of that. It was like whipped cream peaked. Like, ugh. Don't fire. Yeah. People ask me, Alex, how do you do it? And I'm just like, maybe it's just me. Nobody asks me questions. Like, one thing I don't know if it's like, am I insane about this or not, is when I notice I'm the one initiating. Like, if people just aren't interested, or like at work, maybe I give off an air of, I don't give a fuck, I don't want to be here, miserable cunt. So they just don't really talk to me. It's like, I get that. But like, I have noticed there's a lot of, in my life, it's just me initiating, asking questions about people in their life. In college, I was like, everyone knows, like, you meet a bunch of people. But like, I would constantly contact multiple people, and even when I was drunk on Facebook, I'd like go down the list and see what's up and talk to them. And I would kind of get like this, not really a pushback, but like, oh hey, you're on the line, bitch. And I'm drunk. Let's chat. And it was like, bleh. And it was like, and I stopped contacting these people after a while, realizing that I'm the one contacting them first. And it's like, oh yeah, they didn't contact me back. Sad. So you really gotta like meet people and see if they contact you constantly. They link you things. Nothing from no one. Next, I got that Doom thing. Where is it? Oh, the Wasdog I read for the scales. Ooh. Is this a layer? It's layering. Beyblade. Thought it ended. How can Beyblade keep going on? I hate it. I hate it so goddamn much. It's Sundays. Tell me when Beyblade's happening so I know when to not come here. Congrats. It's just the plastic arena. Oh, there's a goddamn fucking purity seal on the back of this cape. I missed it. Yeah, this is a good maroony red for the scales. Hey, scales. That's the thing. You need to meet people and you need to, like, just meet people. It's so hard to do, though. Meet people and then try to stick around and find, like, it's one thing to quote unquote be yourself around people, but it's another thing to find someone that you vibe with. And to vibe with someone is a natural occurrence that you just can't explain. I have one good friend in Colorado that don't talk too much because Colorado and then time, not just time zones, but she's always like joked around that she was a grandma when I was working with her in animation studio in LA. She would go to bed at like 9. She'd wake up at like 5 or 6. And I was like, why would you do that? She just liked her sleep. And but I liked chatting with her because she was like a funny, like quiet, chill goblin laughing lady. Like if you could really make her laugh, she does like this snicker. It's like, yes, I made her laugh. No romantic things, totally platonic. But it was like, I found someone that like I naturally can just be myself with, because just like if I go full on Alex and be all crazy weird, she's like, all right. Like it doesn't face. So she's just got this mentality. And it's like, I want more people like that I could bounce off. Be myself with. That's being yourself. There's another person who was, oddly enough, a girl. In LA too. Artists that I met through a friend from college that also moved to LA. And she was not vibing, but it was a one-way vibe. Like, I was chilling vibe off of her for some reason. Like, I could be myself and be all natural, but didn't really get reactions from her like my other friend that I met her first, and then met this other one that I actually could vibe with. And the point of the matter is, it's this natural occurrence that you can't replicate or explain. I say replicate, you can't foresee. You can kind of build off of once you feel it. But it's like, usually when you're around somebody, you're uptight, you're tightly wound, you're conservative. They're uncertain people, you're just like, whoa, whoa, make all weird noise like, and I was like, and you're like, haha. They're like, all right. It's like, cool, I can be myself. Other times, not really. That's a nice red. That's a nice red. It's not too bright. It's not scarlet, whatever the fuck I love. Scarlet Suns, and I can ink this or null oil this. Here comes Adrax Agatone. Action figure of the year. I have this action figure in Joy Toy. Crazy. Joy Toy is only there to, like, if you find something that you really think is cool, get it. Yeah, it's $40. You'll have it on the shelf and you'll be like, oh, fuck, damn. I have a Salamander Sergeant, a Salamander Blade Guard Veteran, and Ajax Agatone. It looks like a goddamn Pokemon evolution. Ooh, scaly. Yeah, this is a good red for the scales on the back. I can go in with some sort of like, probably Nuln Oil, to clean up the cape and then go back over with Nuln Oil. Just trying to get this table ready. Once it's done, I could say it's done. I don't give a fuck if it's like not up to par with your gold demon people. Tyler would know. Tyler would see my level of competence for painting. I could get my wet palette. Brought to you by Army Painter. Up. This thing. It's just a coolly snazzy wet palette that's got like a strap. So it's like you can actually put brushes in there too to strap it up. Strap it up! I use that for the Wraith Knight. I have to get back to that. Whoop. I'll slowly get back to that. That's what's cool. That this show is perpetually going on because you can always tweak stuff from your army. I got so many guys to paint. And then I got Eldar. And then I got Sisters. And then I got some War Leaders I guess I could go back to. I got the Predator tank I'm never going to use. But I just have them because they're Chaos Predators. Deimos pattern ones. Then it's like people say they sell their Warhammer shit, and it's like, I don't think I can. Like I would go to like a shop and be like, how much for this? And they'd be like, how much you want for it? And I'd be like, this much, and they're just gonna see what I did to them and laugh. I'll give you $1. All right. It's a problem. Like, I've been living my whole life strapped down to gotta pay these bills. What happens if you don't? I don't have debtor's jail. They just have, we're gonna fuck up your credit score and garnish your wages. And I'd be like, what wages? The problem is if I don't have a place to live. My car. But then I was like, I'd move somewhere that's not horrible in the summer. That I would die in. Better just find something to survive off. I don't know. That's why I want to take a risk before it gets to that point. Take a risk on myself. Produce. Have the time to produce, but I need that money to sit on. Because you have to keep buying subscriptions. Like, sure, income for car. Fuck car. Fuck insurance for car. I need my cell phone payment. God damn, I need a cell phone payment. And then it's like, well, it's $40 for Adobe Premiere. Fuck damn it. Well, if you want a drawing program, the low end is animation. The low end one is 30, so probably also 40. But then also the higher up one is 70. You want to do storyboards? Well, that's 70. It's either a big annual fee or it's 70 a month. God damn it. Okay. Cool. Doom. Man. 43. Oh, jeez. He's gonna need the whole 2 hours. He's still gleamy. It's like, but I can't tell. But you can see he's sweating. That's the look. And it's like you could do a second layer and just be really seeped in, but that'd be like another session. And it's like I could do the base, but I think the red, so you can separate them. If it was all red on the bottom, no. I think that with some sisters, no. And then I gotta like striking scorpion him. Ugh. Anything else here? Let's go back with the white. Oh yeah, the red there. Oh yeah, what am I gonna do about that? Silver? Not that one. Definitely not. What's this? Whitey wet? Oh, it's trashy trash. Praxidor? Getting like 90s cartoon shark boss villain names out there. Praxidor, up next. Let's do the silver and then that Casadora, whatever orange to go with the orange. See how that goes after this tries. See, I don't care if anyone criticizes me for my models. I'm getting it done. The whole point of this show thing, whatever you want to call it, and I don't have time to stream. If I took the 6 months off, I would stream. And I would do animations too. I wouldn't just do models. Like, because I'd have to build at home to stream because I can't paint at home. But I would also work on animations because Piles of Shame don't just stop with the Warhammer minis or minis in general. You have a pile of shame of animation stuff. Drawing a book because you never get to making. Pages, it's just tasks you haven't done. It's all a pile of shame. Because you're just like, I have a bunch of music video ideas based on when I listen to songs. I see a vision in my head, characters doing stuff in that music video, to the timing of the song and whatnot. I haven't gotten to any of them. Not gonna want to now, but it's like, who has the time? It's like it's a full-on production. I need to pay for the animation program. I gotta dish it out. Man. Okay. What was I gonna do next? You done? Apothecary man? As I started on him. Wait for that. What was it? Was I gonna? Oh yeah, glue rocks. Start going to glue and rocks. Oh yeah, let me get that. This first. Yes. Oath of whatever the fuck on his back. He's got the long one on his spear. Yep, I plan to do video games, but I barely play video games. And that's like, you really gotta play video games. You have to have like a voice for it and like a thing. You're following One Punch Kid. Don't really watch his stuff anymore because he's on Marvel Rivals, and you can only watch Marvel Rivals so much before it's like the same. It's just fill-in time entertainment. But I loved some of his .exe videos because they like other ones are just junk with like bad timing. He had great timing and editing. Picked some funny things too. I'm sure there's others, but when I found his, there's a bunch that I was laughing at. Still like the one with Watson from Apex Legends is great, but also the what is it? What was that guy's name? Not Rainier. Rainer. Assassin Robot Man from Apex Legends. In the shadows, whatever the fuck. That was a cool character. But no, he had this like ability to turn his hand into a slingshot by separating his fingers. He's a robot, and he would slingshot an orb that would just cancel out all your abilities. And he hit somebody with it, and then he did his Austin Powers edit from Austin Powers taking a shit. It was like, oh, made me fucking laugh. Should I do that too? The red? It's kind of the same color. Damn it. Damn it. It's good for the red on the handle, but I need it for the back. Yeah. You need a system. Yeah, I was at Starbucks, all motivated. I get home, immediately have a YouTube thing on, and I just veg out. And you really need the. I got addicted to YouTube thanks to fucking COVID. You need to get off that shit. Besides, when you're watching my channel, this whole thing is to have on in the background while you work on stuff. But like, just you'll be doing stuff. You wouldn't be just like sitting there, legs up on a desk like me, just like, eh. Oh, it's wrapped around. I gotta paint that. You wrapped it around the spear. You wrapped it around the spear. He's gonna have a bad time. It's your pizza when you're French fry. You're gonna have a bad time. Whose kid's crying? You. Do you have any? You do! On your leg. Missed it because his hammer was blocking it. Oh, thanks, sir. My oath. No, hit the hammer. What else can I start? Oh yeah, pooing the rocks on the shoulders. Yeah, that's right. And it's like I could try to highlight one of the aggressors, but it's like I would only touch the aggressors and these heroes. It's like I kind of want to keep going on other stuff. So yeah, you can focus on one stuff, but like I want to like touch a lot, and then progress on a lot goes up instead of just now. Did I get all the angles? Did I get all the angles? Yes. Guasos. Oh yeah. Boy, this is gonna be nuts. Just try to IDOT a Dwax Agatone. Angry eye. Oh, that's bad. Go back over with Ashen Gray. Oh well. Get out of here. Who's first? Time to glue racks. I'm gonna just dump the paint into the bag, but do I tape? Tape's over there. Ugh. So. No, that's not what I wanted. Sec. Trust me, kids, I'm a professional. Oh god. Thing is though, these Saturnine boys are so goddamn bulky. Adding more to them is like, really? Like, bulk. Bulk. So it's like, could just add it to that arm. Or like the back. Yeah, then the pauldrons could be blank, so we could just add it to the back, so they just have a bunch of. Where's my glue? You stuck? Cool. Leaders. Is that a baby? Did you bring a baby to a Beyblade fight? That was you crying in the background, cheering on your little brother, Equinox, as he fought Rage Bait 95. Also facts. Get your brother MILF Hunter 95XX5. We got us a Beyblade fight. No, don't stick to my thing. Thank you. Racks. It's like all this, I'm gonna quit. And I'm like, I'm just gonna go back to work tomorrow, aren't I? You biggity bitch. That's when I go home, check on loans, but then also we're gonna whack on tablet and see if that works. Biggity bitch. It's so insane. I have the opportunity to stay with family, but like now I'm all gung ho about it. But before I wasn't for a long time. But now I'm like, I don't want to work. Those things is taking away from me. Just the what? Pay fucking bills. Almost like, could the world collapse, please? Even though we'll get all like gun raiders and Nazis and whatnot. What was it? Fending for ourselves in some shit, out of water, out of food. But man, the relief of not having a day job and debt. Ooh-wee. Sign me up. Would you join the Mad Max apocalypse? Would you welcome it with open arms? I sure would. Maybe. I don't know. I like comfy beds or comfy, quiet room to sleep in. Legs kicked up while I'm watching YouTube. And a cup of coffee. Going to a cafe. I fucking some hot college chicks. And that one barista at the Starbucks by my house that's got curly hair, tattoos on both of the back of her hands, and a butt. Like a thick with 2 C's butt. I'm like, damn. I'm never talking to her. What I liked about Starbucks was that the workers are just workers. And the one near me is a bunch of gross young high school students. And I'm just like, ew. How's that? So yeah, I don't have any eye fucking to do at Starbucks. But then I found my fucking barista crush. And then yeah. The only place to go to was close, not even closer to college, just had a bunch more college girls. And like that was hard to stay at. I just couldn't focus for the life of me. This is good and it's just on their back, and then then the shoulders will be black because of salamanders. See, touching on everything. And I need to get rid of my what is it now? Current YouTube voice. I hope you're working on your puzzle shames like we do. Hey, welcome back to my puzzle shame. That is not me. That is nervous me. Like I don't know how to sound while I'm recording the intro. When it's like, when am I gonna go full Alex? Like, hey, like be a radio DJ. Apex 95, the swamp. Sperm. See, I got like no energy. But it was like someone else in the room that I could bounce off of as a conduit for my humor and feelings. Yes. See, and also reason I didn't start. I can do streaming. I just don't have never found the time for it. Also, it's like, no offense, people on the internet, people in chatting and those fucking weird, weird ass humor. I do not. I see people on other people's chats that just come up with the weirdest shit. I'm just like, do better, be funnier. You can't say that. No, you can't say that. No, you'll get modded off. You'll be reticulated into a spline. Yep. Spline. Previous episode, Tyler's like, his Japanese tutor told him that he could do voice acting, and he could for his range of voice. He's just got a voice that can be listened to, even though he said he hates listening to it. I'll hate listening to our voice. Like, I realized that my voice pitches up, and I fucking hate it. Hey, what's up? And it's like, I have to train myself to talk like this. Oh, who's got the time? And then just having like a fake southern drawl. Riding the line. I just want a deep, mature voice, but now look at me. Rope and cattle and riding horse poke. Yeah! But it's like, is there like a room for like goofy voices? Just like, hey, I see you've come here. I see you've come. Like, not really just a voice, but just a goofy personality with a weird voice. Ah, man. And then the throat. The throat. Learned you gotta like gargle hot salt water to relax your throat. Reason being is like if you're irritated and inflamed in the throat, the salt water, the salt in the water sucks off. It just, what's the word? Yeah, I guess it sucks out. Just gets rid of all the inflammation, or just like restricts it because it's salt. Salt does that. And if you got an inflamed vocal, whatever, throat, salt just goes, give me that inflammation. Salt, man. We found a material that like tastes good on food, but it's because it sucks the nutrients off our tongues. Is that what it does? Is that what you want? These French fries are delicious, and it's just because your like tongue's shriveling and deteriorating on the salt. I gotta be careful. Too much salt fucks up my fucking blood pressure when I'm asleep. Just too much salt in general is bad. Gluing rocks the boys. So yeah, it's like I want my boys to have rocks on them. What if I get into a pinch where I gotta like sell some Marines and they're like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like, oh, they're rocks from Nocturne, the home world of the Salamanders. Me. Get this shit the fuck off. How am I gonna get this shit the fuck off? Oh, you painted them so horribly too. Like, yeah, I did on purpose. Racks. Ooh, mama cheater. Ooh, mama cheater. Yeah, see? Ooh, yeah. I'm practicing for voice acting. Just a guy in a paint room by himself. Ooh, it's gonna take a while. It'll be gold around the frames and that thing, even though it's supposed to be blue. I don't care. Boy. Oh yes, and the big boy. Oh, that arm is cool. Heavy as fuck. I'll slash you. Ooh, I'm gonna slash you. Slash. 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 Rocks on the shoulders. Oh, let's get this straight. But he got a bunch of glue. See, when I tried the glue on the fucking shoulder, it kept slipping. And this arm kept slipping. So that it was just... It was a mess. Ow. I just gotta shave some of the excess glue from that night. So that... Glue on dry glue does not. You'd think. Glue on just anything. But it's like... You start gluing glue on dry glue, and it's like, what the fuck? Bro, don't you see me here? My territory, and the new, freshly gobbed on glue is like, oh, sorry, bro. I just go where he tells me. I don't know if I can see you. Fair, that's fair. Just de-escalating a situation with stupidity. Although, there are some days where I wait for the day where I can just take my 40K stuff and then just Ron Swanson computer overhand dunk into a trash bin. Like, I'm out. Let's see what 11th does. And 11th better make it funner. Less bullshit complicated, which it won't. It's for the sweats. Give me rocks. The rocks from Nocturne. No, they're from the Petco from close to where I live. Ah, oh jeez. Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi here, else I would try to stream. But everyone have to be cool about the vulgar shit that Tyler and I'll say. Like the R word. Like, come on. You can't have a place that accepts that, though, because you open the door for everyone else that says offensive shit. Racist and whatnot. And it's like, only a certain list of words. But you can't say these words. You can say these words, but you can't say these words. Sick. Need a tiny thing going there. You! Hoppin' socks. This reminds me of games, the Beyblade people reminds me of game stores when I grew up. Kid games that I played. They would call out the names. Because here, otherwise, it's like magic where it's like, okay, you're listed up here, check who your opponent is. No. You need a dude that calls out your dumb names. Careful. 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 It's like reverse operation. Careful. Ugh. We have operation in the warehouse. I can't believe they tried making more than one operation. I saw the Jaws one and it's just random shit. It's like, why? But with the Jaws one, it's the poster of Jaws, but you get the pieces out of the ocean. Like, they didn't bother to make it, you take them out of the shark. They just have an open ocean. And it's what you pick it out from, and it's the laziest missed opportunity. It's like, it's from the movie where they fucking, what's his name, like dissects a shark, and they find out it's not the gun because it just has like normal stuff that like sharks eat, and not human bits, like, or the humans they were looking for. Oh boy. See, getting serious about like what's it like to do businessy shit. What you probably got to do and how you got to horribly mismanage that at first. But like learning about what it is, and then the things you don't realize in business is convincing higher ups who have money, convincing Illuminati people. Illuminati investors, or just people you work for. Like in Hollywood, I don't know how. Like, if there's like stories of people pitching movies on a wing and a prayer, and then just to make some fat cats in suits and cigars happy. Like Quentin Tarantino pitching his movies. I've heard stories where they pitch things completely different. And it's like, you have to just know how to do that. You have to learn how to do that by doing that. And it's like, what if I'm not ready? What if I just like work on my idea? And I go, here's my idea. Here's the thing. Watch it. I don't fucking know what to tell you. Okay, I have to pay someone. I'll pay someone that's not. Another thing I've seen on videos, it's like, yeah, you don't know how to do it? Pay someone else. Like, I know that for accounting. But like my own idea, I can't pitch my own idea. Like, it's about identity. I either do that. It's like, no, it's two teenagers and they learn to warp through planets and shit. But no, it's about identity. It's like, no, it's about two teenagers going through shit, having adventures. Can't we just keep it at that? Out of glue, or is it just coming out slow? It's right. Yeah, there we go. A couple more minutes, I'll be done. Oh! Knock on Beyblade all you want, Alex. They're having fun. You having fun? No. This is work. I don't want to be here. I'll be home with my legs kicked up watching the Game Grumps play Sonic and the Black Knight. I don't like the way you said Black Knight. But you know what? I've been doing that. My whole life feels. If I could just set up a way so I can work on something and have the Game Grumps on, but things will require full attention. Can't juggle two things at once. Like that, especially when you're editing. Oop. The reason I'm here doing this is because we wouldn't have an episode a week. Yeah, I gotta take photos. I can can do that after the beep goes off. Hey, in this corner. Hey, Drax, Agatone. Oh, good. Vulcan Eastern. Ah! I'm not clumsy. These bottles fall over all the fucking time. Oh my gosh. And then an agueso. And then another agueso. And then Mr. Melty Nips. The Brutalis. Wow! He's coming at you. Gotta go back over that with some Abaddon Blake. And also, taking photos. Oh no, it wasn't in there. See what you gotta do. What time are we on? What? Oh, 6 minutes. Let's see what else can I do in 6 minutes. Oh yeah, that itchy back of that. Is this Dwight? Is Dwight enough to Abaddon the Despoiler? Where's the first one? Go back over the rocks. So it's not just that. I could leave it like this. I won't. Hey. Huh? Okay. Abaddon Black, Abaddon Black, Abaddon Black. They must have changed this formula because this shit is thick. Abaddon Black used to be like thick but also thin. Like a layer where you would see it brush the brush strokes. And I'd be like, ew. Why am I seeing my brush strokes? Ew. Ew. People are just like, don't you really love it when you're done? Don't you feel accomplished? I'm like, dude, I'm relieved. Oh God, it's done. Thank fuck. He's just like us having a social battery. I'm just like, I'm done talking. He's constantly checking the timer. I set for 2 hours 2 hours ago. It's like 6 minutes. 6 minutes 47 seconds. 6 minutes 41 seconds. Like, I gotta get home, do other things before I get sleepy, tired, and pass out. Like this. Yeah, it's like, I think that might need some more spirit stone. Ooh, look at this. You like that? That hip? Oh boy. Lava. Did the other side? I did. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you really need more seeping in here. That's awesome. quiet. Too quiet. When you're by yourself, you don't have anyone to bounce off of to like, I saw this thing. You watched this movie? I need to watch more movies instead of the same movies. But I saw Sinners. That was weird. Sinners was a well-made amateur movie. It felt so weird and amateur at times, and not because of like the racial, like not racial, yeah, the racial stuff. I know that, but I mean like it was a black filmmaker. It was a black like dialogue and viewpoints, but like things just happened. It's goofy and just, it was like okay. The one thing that was so weird was I think the cinematographer. No, she was black. Like light-skinned black. She was an Asian. I bring up the Asian thing because there was one scene in the very beginning where there's a drugstore in this southern town run by a husband and wife, Chinese. I think they're. I bet they're Chinese. Yeah, Chinese. And the daughter had to go across the street to their second store to get the mother, and the camera follows behind the daughter, like from the store cashier's register to across the street. And I'm like, why? I was sitting there the whole time like, why are we following this girl so just to get the mom? All because she had to make like a sign for the gangster guy that one of the twins. Spoilers. But it's such a weird decision. It's like, because you do that to get people's focus, but the focus was the little girl going across the street. But like in a tracing shot, like the camera tracked her. I'm like, why? Ugh. Decisions. I'm mad at them. Oh yeah, I think it's alright. Time to pack up. Yep. Alright. So I got the guesses finished. Not finished, a little detailed. I got more. I got the red I needed for the scales on the back. Still gotta touch that up. Touch Ajax up. Touch him up. Spray paint. Or rocks on the other side? Whatever. Spray paint. Rocks and spray paint. Start with moot green. Fix this guy up. Oh my gosh. Come on. And that's just this portion of Salamanders. I'll see y'all next time.